Adventure Time has been with me for as long as I can remember, and at a young age it is something both me and my brother bonded over. Last week I finished the 10th season of Adventure Time, which was a massively emotional experience for me, and this past Monday I finished Distant Lands. But Adventure Time has grown with me and been teaching me those lessons for more than a decade. So in this video I want to talk about 4 important lessons I'm still trying to learn and understand from Adventure Time. Lesson number 1.
But I said I was sorry.
Maybe you can't protect someone the way that you want to. This happens multiple times to Marcy. First off, her mom leads her to a secret bunker and then never joins her, and later Simon tries to save Marcy by becoming the Ice King, but in the end he forgets everything about their time together. Both of these people help Marcy, but they also abandoned her.
She meant well, but I think it messed me up about being honest about my feelings.
Or maybe you're not ready for an experience, so you don't take care of someone like you should. Both Finn and Jake make that mistake. In the beginning, Jake is significantly overprotective of his pups, but after he realizes they can take care of themselves, he practically abandons them. So his own son, Kim Kil-won, tries to make Jake a more responsible father. On the Finn side, Finn's first relationship with Flame Princess is notorious for his manipulation of both Ice King and Flame Princess so that Finn could experience the pleasure of his dream again. Afterwards, Finn doesn't even understand why Flame Princess isn't fine after he says, "I'm sorry." Feeling hurt, he goes and indulges in meaningless kisses. I have made a lot of mistakes, whether it be in regard to my family, my friends, or the person I am in a relationship with. Adventure Time teaches us that yes, us and the people around us are going to make mistakes, but the only thing that anyone can do is own those mistakes and try to move past them. Lesson number 2.
Jake, why didn't you wait for me?
Everyone experiences a heartbreak, and afterwards they feel lost. Simon lost Betty, and in turn she lost Simon. Betty then went to the future where the man she loved was no more, and she dedicated herself to getting him back. But maybe the person you want to love betrays you. Finn tries to make his father stay, but his father tries so hard to leave that it literally rips Finn's arm off. And in response, Finn tries to build a tower to space so that he can find his father and rip his arm off. Finn felt genuine betrayal for the first time by the person who was supposed to raise and take care of him, but Finn was able to get others help in finding out how to react to that pain. Finn's biggest suffering is shown off screen when Jake dies. That was his brother and his best friend. He puts it best in Together Again.
Jake, when you left, I kind of freaked out. It was the worst thing to ever happen to me.
Oh, come on. You still had plenty of other things to live for, right?
Yeah, but deep down, I just kept waiting for the day I'd finally see you again.
Although he eventually went through these stages of grief, Finn still just wanted his best friend. But by the end of this episode, Finn finally realizes that he can live for himself. Lessons 3 and 4. Express your...
Daddy, do you even love me? Well, I wish you'd show it, 'cause I wouldn't know it.
When you're growing up, it is not at all guaranteed that you're going to find your people. Personally, I've moved a total of 5 times, and none of those places have consistently clicked with me. But television has always been there, and Adventure Time has been a constant, teaching me a love for music and for stories. Marcy is one of my favorite characters, because when it's hard to express herself in words, she sings. Why did you eat my fries is comedic, yes, but in reality it has a deep-rooted meaning about being unable to understand her father and feeling completely alone. And in Obsidian, both the songs Woke Up and Monster are genuine articulations of her feelings for bubblegum at that point in time. Marcy makes me strive to be better at expressing myself, and in a similar way, the show as a whole reminds me that I still need to have
Bacon pancake!
the sense of adventure and more episodic storytelling early on in the show is something that connects with us as kids. We shouldn't need to worry about how the story is going to end. We should just enjoy the moment. Even when the show becomes more serialized, as we grew older and got too caught up in the big picture, Adventure Time still took episodes to just go on adventures. Lesson number 5.
But then we found the dungeon train, remember? That was awesome.
No, it wasn't.
The biggest lesson told throughout Adventure Time is that of growth. No matter how old you become, you are always changing as a person. Ice King is 1,000 years old, and in the end he is able to return to the man of science he once was. Princess Bubblegum and Marcy grow to understand their partners throughout trials in the series, but the character with the most development is obviously Finn. In the episode The Hall of Egress, Finn sees the Infinity Train, which brings back memories of his indulgent adventure he had after his breakup with Flame Princess. It's hard to imagine this Finn making the same mistakes as the Finn from 90 episodes earlier. The Hall of Egress represents Finn's change from the child he's been throughout the series to the young adult he will become. Or so I'm told. Not gonna lie, I didn't understand this episode, so I watched like 4 different video essays on it, but now I just understand 4 different people's opinion about this episode, so I'm still confused. What really matters is the growth we've seen Finn go through in the show, starting off as a kid on an adventure to kill monsters, but ending as a young adult who seeks to end a war and save lives, because being a hero is about more than beating up bad people.
Good reason.
Thank you guys very much for watching. Sorry about no Attack on Titan video this week. That'll be coming out in 2 weeks actually. Next week will be a Deadpool video. Do you guys like Adventure Time? Personally, it's probably the earliest show I can remember. I'm not gonna lie. And that's really about it. Thank you guys very much for watching. I have been your host, Silas Jackson. This has been Recency Bias, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.